What's up, all my fish slaying friends? It's your boy Fishhook Terry, and in today's video we are going to compare the brand new SHIMANO SLX DC to last year's big brother, the Curado DC. Which one is going to be right for you? Watch this video, find out, we'll go over the specs, and you make the choice for what's going to be the best reel for you. $249, $189, both? Let's find out what's going to be your choice for the next DC reel. Let's go. All right, let's get into the video today. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification button. Make sure you're getting all of my best content coming to you as soon as it drops. Today, again, we're going to talk about the new SLX DC reel from SHIMANO, what just won Best of Show at ICAST 2019 for Best Baitcast Reel. And I'm going to go over some of the specs compared to last year's Best Baitcast Reel from 2018 ICAST, the SHIMANO CURADO DC. Now, again, we've got DC technology that's becoming more and more available. You don't have to get it from Japan anymore. It's finally in the United States, gives you a warranty now. And again, we're getting these prices lower, which is great. These reels are awesome. I just got the SLX DC, so I haven't given my stamp of approval yet. I've got another video I'll post up here so you guys can see my first reactions to that reel. But I want to just compare the two in this video today, and kind of in my little Casey Neistat way, I've got my little board here. We are going to go over the quick stats of these reels. I'm going to do some casting kind of mixed in here. I hope I can catch a fish for you guys today too. Kind of show that off in this video with these reels. But let's kind of get into it. Let's go through the specs on these reels. If you're looking to make a buying decision, this is going to be the video for you. Let's go through these specs. I think the big one for me is the under $200 price point. I think that's killer for a DC reel. Now, if you guys are not familiar with DC technology, that is Shimano's digital control. It's finally in the American reels nowadays. It used to be a whole Japanese thing. What it does is it has a little microchip in it, okay? And it senses the spool speed every second. It monitors it 1,000 times to make sure that you guys get the longest and furthest casts without the most trouble. So you're not having bird's nests and backlashes, those kind of things, all right? A lot of guys kind of hate it. They say, hey, I don't like the whine, or if you knew how to thumb the spool, you know, you'd be able to throw a bait caster. Listen, you do not have to be a beginner to throw this reel. I've been throwing bait casters for a long time. This makes my time on the water more enjoyable. I can bomb cast, I can throw weightless Senkos, a whole bunch of stuff with these reels. They're incredible. They're a great reel. Now, will this 189, this reel, will it be really kind of hold up to its name of best reel for 2019? That's yet to be seen, because I just got the thing in the mail from the Hookup Tackle. I'll leave a link below if you're looking for these reels. I don't know if they have any more in stock. Obviously more are coming, but at 189, I think there's gonna be flying off the shelves, but we'll see how good it is. Okay, some of the other things here, and honestly, many of the specs between the SLX DC and the Curado DC are the same. Got the same Pagani body, okay? Actually, the SLX is just a little lighter at 7.6 ounces. The Curado DC is at a 7.8 ounce, or if you run up to the higher gear ratio, it's a 7.9 ounce. But splitting hairs, but you've got four external controls. It's the same DC system in both reels, okay? They put it in it's the same thing, right? Same line capacity. This is for braid. This is 12 yards. It's got the same line capacity. It's got 12 pound at 110 yards across the board. This is going to be a little different. The bearings, 4 ball bearings with the 1 roll reverse bearing. You got 6 with the Curado DC. Okay, so might be a little smoother. All right, okay. Gear ratios are just a little different. Got the 6:3 to 1 I've got the 7 2-to-1 that just came in the mail. There's an 8 2-to-1 with the SLX DC. Curado DC, you got a 6 2-to-1, a 7 4-to-1, and an 8 5-to-1. As you notice, a lot of this is very similar across the board, all right? The Hagani body, the external controls, the same line capacity. A little different in the ball bearing, but this is where the difference is gonna be, is in the gearing, all right? Is this really worth $60 to somebody to jump up to this reel, okay? The brass gearing in the SLX DC has been around a long time. It's a bulletproof system. I don't think you're gonna have any issues with it. Many of you guys have reels with this brass gearing in it. And again, they're great reels that you guys love, older Curados and those, okay? But the new one, the Curado DC, has got that micro module gearing in it, okay? They're more refined. They're gonna give you more torque. You're getting more teeth in the gears to really make this a smoother, just a more precise reel. Again, there's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. And really, is it a difference of 60 bucks? I don't know. There's a couple other things that the Curado, this guy right here, the Curado DC has. Again, it's got the X-ship, it's got their SARB bearings, it's got their cross carbon drag. That's kind of a big one. That's a big one. They actually have the both of them have the S3D spool. So it's a lighter aluminum spool. Again, there's many of the big stats that this new little spanking reel has got in it. Again, a cheaper price point. Many of the hot items, a gearing that you guys are familiar with, that you know this reel is gonna work. I think this might be the best buy, but we gotta put it through its paces first before we just give it the star of approval, you know, the championship ribbon, all right? I think this really shown itself last year. It was and is my favorite reel. I actually have a right hand and a left hand. The thing is awesome. I really enjoy the whine as you spin that baby out there. They're awesome. They just are so much fun to throw. You never get bored throwing them. They're a great reel. So let's do some casting with both reels. Let's see what you guys think. Again, leave some comments below. Would you choose this over this? Why? Why not? What do you think is going to be the bigger success for these two reels? Leave those in the comments below. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. But let's get fishing. Let's see if we can catch a couple before it gets dark or more thunderstorms come. So let's get it. Let's go. So I wanted to turn the boat around so you guys weren't blinded as we start throwing this SLX DC brand new reel. We got a little bit of a ripple on the water tonight, so I've got the spinnerbait tied on. This is a Sling Blades by Z-Man. Kind of give this a try, see if we can't get a bite first. So let's get it with this reel. So right now, I've got it on number 2 setting. That is 4 braid. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Look at that cast, no thumb whatsoever. That's what's awesome about the DC technology. You dial this baby in, which most are dialed in right out of the box, but obviously with any bait caster, I don't care if it's DC or not, you gotta make sure you've got it all dialed in, ready to go for what you're about to throw. We're on this little shallow flat, kind of getting close to shore. There's some scatter grass and stuff in here. I'm hoping we can find a smallie quick. Man, this thing, I'm gonna say my initial impression of this reel, it casts very nice, just like the Curado DC. I think the body feels nice in hand. It's a 150 size body. And oh, by the way, this is the 3/8 ounce spinnerbait. I think it's handling it very well. Not one issue whatsoever. Again, I think that's what's so awesome about these reels, is that they come in pretty well tuned, ready to go out of the box. You can make a couple of quick adjustments and you are on the water and you're fishing. I think that's kind of the big deal is, how is your enjoyment on the water? I think that's why I love these reels so much, is that it's fun to throw. Even if you're not catching fish, you have fun throwing this reel. It's just a joy. You have less issues, and when you get a fish, you're able to set the hook, bring them in, no problems, no issues. They hold up tight. The drag is really good. I don't know if I showed this off earlier. I've got this on this 6-stick by Favorite. This is a 7-foot fast action to 3/4 ounce, so it's a medium heavy rod. I like this rod for spinner baits. It's a good little rod. The butt section's not very long. Just a good little package for a spinnerbait. Got this shallow grass in here. I'm hoping I can find a fish. Here we go. Oh! Of course. I say, hey, put a trailer on. That's probably why. My trailer's all jacked up a little bit. Oh, man. All right. We're in a good little spot. Let's try that again. That wasn't a monster or anything anyway, so that's fine. Let's see if there's any others over here. Man, that's why I love power fishing with a spinnerbait. Covering water. Nights like tonight. Here we go. Look at that. Wow, nothing. No issues whatsoever casting this thing. It is fun. It's a fun reel. Here we go. Here we go. Fish on. First fish. The SLX DC. And it'd be the world's smallest pike. Well, hey, it's a fish. It reeled it in just fine. And the trailer hook worked. That's good. All right, there we go. We're on the board. First fish with the SLX DC. And it handled it really well. I mean, it was a baby pike. They can be vicious. They can be crazy and vicious. But handled it great. Was able to get that in, no problem. I think the reel feels very nice in hand. You know, it's a good size. I'd say I've got a little maybe bigger hands, but it feels good. I mean, I can tell, and maybe it's because I'm running 50-pound braid on it a little bit too, but I think I can tell that, you know, it's that brass gear is not as butter as what you would find on the Curado, but that's okay. I think this, again, it feels still very good. What I would expect from Shimano. All right, so let's reel this one in. So maybe hit one more spot before it gets too dark. And let's play around with the Curado DC, kind of show you guys that quick second. So let's go to that guy. All right, so a little different than the SLX DC. This Curado DC, I've got this baby on a big sexy. This is a big rod. All right, this is what, 7'3", up to 2 ounce. I've also got 50-pound braid on this guy, but just for the fun of it, we're gonna run this big I-wing from Mega Bass. Little top water action. Now, obviously, this is a whole different setup than the old spinnerbait. But, again, obviously, this is gonna bomb cast further. Okay, so this isn't some, like, hey, obviously, this one casts farther than the other, okay? I don't expect them really to cast any different with the same DC setup in them. I am just wanting a topwater fish. I want this lure to pay off. That's why I threw it on. No more, no less. But the Curado DC, by far, hands down, was my favorite reel last year. The thing is just money. It has always been money. It is just an absolute pleasure to throw day in, day out, nonstop. I never started off to be a Shimano fanboy, but the Curado DC quickly did that to me, guys. I really love my other reels, the Lose and the 13 Fishing and all the other stuff I've got. I've got a Daiwa, all great stuff. But, guys, this reel, and I could tell right away, I could tell right now, reeling this big hunk of topwater meat, the micro module gears in this reel, you can feel it. It's different. I got the same braid on it, Power Pro, traditional Power Pro 50 pound. It's definitely a smoother retrieve, no doubt. It feels a little better with the retrieve. Now, does that mean that the other one is not worth it? Nah, I don't think so. I think it still felt really nice. Real nice in the hand, same kind of size setup. Again, they both cast great. They both got that DC whine. I'm losing daylight quickly, so I don't know if I'll get this topwater to pay off. I hope I do. But again, I think the big difference, and I'm already feeling it, is in the gearing. The micro module gears just make this a little more refined. You can definitely feel it as you're retrieving that it's just a little smoother. The bodies being the same, the Hagani body, they're solid, they're stout, there's no movement, they feel really good. So I think it's very similar. Obviously they're the same kind of construction, but is it really the $60 difference? You guys got to tell me. Go the SLX DC, do a little crawler action, the trusty dusty pompadour. Again, this is a 3/4 ounce. I don't want to overpower the rod and throw on that I-wing on this baby, but I think it's going to cast it just fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, bombed out there, not a single issue, guys. Dude, oh, this feels so good. In hand, casting it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this reel, and I think you guys are too. If you're looking for an under $200 reel, guys, you have to look at this. You have to look at it. If you are a fan of any other reels out there, you've got to give this one a look. I think you'd be doing yourself a big disservice if you don't look at this SLX DC for the money. Yeah, I could feel just a little bit the reel, the retrieves. It is definitely not as crisp as the Curado DC. I will say that. For the $60, you can feel the crispness, the precision. Oh yeah, baby! Smoked it! Yes! Awesome! Here we go, Mr. What do we got? What do we got? It's a smallie. Heck yeah, on the Pompadour, baby. Yes, there we go. This is why we fish the Pompadour this time of year. Let's get this guy unhooked. That's why you fish the Pompadour, baby. I mean, nothing special about this smallie, but they just love top water, and that crawler is tremendous. Awesome. That's pretty sick on this new SLX DC. Let's let this girl go. He gone. Dude, that was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad you guys could see the power of the SLX DC in action with a Pompadour. Oh man, top water that gets me juiced. Let's see if we can get another one before it gets too dark. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm excited. I'm ready. Oh yeah, that is awesome. Man, the Pompadour just pays off. It's so deadly. Guys, I don't care how silly you think that lure is. I'm gonna turn this video into a Pompadour video. Matter of fact, I've got one. You guys can go check out if you're looking for the ultimate top water. Man, this thing is just so not noisy and obtrusive, and it casts about 14 miles with this new reel. This handled that fish no problem whatsoever. Yes, yes, yes. If you're thinking about getting a Shimano DC reel, I want to know in the comments below, are you going to go with the brand new SLX DC or pay the extra 60 bucks for the better gears and go with the Curado DC? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Or if you say, you know what, Fishhook, I don't even like Shimano, I'm going with something else, well, leave that comment below too. I appreciate it, guys. Again, I thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up button. Again, guys, you rock. Until the next one, tight lines, everybody. Peace.